Hi YouTube, welcome back to the channel for our last stint of our full-time travel. We are heading off to Southeast Asia. I'm not going to tell you where we're heading. I know you can see in the title, but I'm just going to keep that from you guys just a little bit longer. We are just about to head off to Heathrow, and we're actually doing something really fun today. We're going into one of the lounges. I'm really excited to do that. So yeah, we're about to head off. I'm excited, I'm nervous, excited, and it's cold here, but I know it's going to be boiling, so I'm just going to die when we get there because it's going to be so hot and this is all I have. Wish us good luck.
And so we headed off to the airport. I said goodbye to my mother and we went straight to the lounge. Food was acquired, and in no time we were heading to our gate to board the plane. As we started to descend into our next destination, we began to feel a bit anxious about our speedboat journey with a storm approaching. The moment was nearly here, and it was perfect! The speedboat even provided the comfiest seats that led to the best naps.
There's a room tour. You walk in here, and then in here you have the bathroom. I'm boiling in this, by the way. And then this is the shower with a lovely little view. And the sun, you can see the sun's peeking out through the clouds. The weather isn't amazing, but the sun is trying. She's trying, guys. And then you walk through here, lovely little closet area, and then this is our bed. So cute, all of our luggage. And then our view. How beautiful is that? We have just finished our long day of travel. We left the UK at 8 p.m. last night, and it's currently 4 o'clock here where we are in the Maldives.
The Maldives, officially the Republic of Maldives and historically known as Maldive Islands, is a country, an archipelagic state in South Asia in the Indian Ocean. The Maldives is named after the main island and capital, Malé.
So, guys, how have we finessed it to even get here? I don't actually know, but it is stunning. It is a little rainy outside, which is sad, so there's no like sun, but it is just beautiful. We're staying on a local island called Mafushi, so we had to get like a private boat transfer on a speedboat from Malé, where we landed, all the way to him in Mafushi, and we're just gonna go and have a walk around now of like the area here. I'm excited. We had a swim upstairs a minute ago, and it's interesting because there's no roads. It's all like sand. I was saying it's all just sand, and I love that. Like, love that it's not, even though it's becoming a little bit more touristy, it's not like changing their infrastructure that much, if you know what I mean. Because there's no need for it. Because they don't have cars or anything. They have like, they drive like motorbikes or golf buggies. So there's no need for it.
So we made our way from our hotel across the island, which took approximately 5 minutes. On foot. How crazy is that? We quickly worked out that culturally here, they expect you to take your shoes off before you enter a shop. And we embraced it. We went to check out the famous Bikini Beach and made a few new friends.
Hello vlog, it is now the evening. I am just getting ready for bed. And only now realising that I did not bring any face wash with me of any kind. Fear not, I found my liquids bag, and it turns out I did. I just put it in my carry-on, not in my wash bag. So I do have some face stuff. And I'm just realising this is not cream, this is scrub. This is face scrub. I just had to get that off me right away because I don't know about you guys, but face scrub makes my face so dry and like irritates it so much, makes it feel like raw. I think my skin is too sensitive for it. So this is actually just night cream now. Oh, I can feel the particles of the face scrub on my face. Very unenjoyable. Gonna get ready for bed now.
As I get ready for the day, I think this is a good time to tell you why we chose to come to the Maldives. When we began planning our travels, we spent a lot of time researching points and eventually decided to start collecting Virgin flying points. With these points, you're able to pay for reward seats, which was our seat to the Maldives. This cost us £190 each, one way to the Maldives, which is like such a bargain. We were so excited to go to the Maldives and started looking into different options, but it's pretty expensive. We decided that the only way we were going to be able to visit was to stay in a local island. This would keep our trip budget friendly. We were able to keep our trip to the Maldives under £500 per person. I mean, seriously, what a bargain. Everything that I show you in this video is all inclusive in that price.
Morning vlog. We are getting ready at the minute to go to a private island today. So we're going to like one of those fancy hotels just for like the day. And I'm very excited. The sun has even managed to like peek through just a little bit. Loving it. Loving that we got to see some sun. And that it looks cloudy, but like the sun looks like it could peek through, you know? So we do definitely need to make sure we've got the sun cream on because I think it's UV6 today. Anyway, we've got to hit the road. We're just packing up our stuff and going down to breakfast.
After a short speedboat journey, we had arrived at the private island, and honestly, it was stunning. Now that we had checked in for the day, it was time to begin exploring the resort.
A hot minute to get in here, but we're in now and we're gonna have a little walk around. It's so pretty and the sun is out. It's supposed to be thunderstorms today, which, touch wood, for the time being, it's not.
From Mafushi, there are dozens of resorts you can choose from. These day trips can range from about 100 USD to about 160, which is also inclusive of the transfer. The resort we picked included all drinks, including alcohol, a lunch buffet, and an unmotorized activity, as well as swimming in the pools and the ocean. I mean, what else could you ask for? We took some time to explore the water bungalows and dreamed about what it might be like to actually stay in one. We then made our way from the first island to the other island because yes, this resort spans 2 islands. We even got a free golf buggy there. I mean, how cool is that? We spent some more time taking photos of the beautiful backgrounds before we had a swim because, of course, we had to get together the perfect Instagram photo before we got in the sea. We chilled at the pool before heading over to the buffet, and finally got to try some local food. If I had to describe their delicacy, I would say it's very similar to Indian cuisine, which makes sense because of the proximity. We headed back into the sea for another little swim before we decided what to do next.
How are you enjoying your swim in the ocean? Alex is scared he's going to get stung by a stingray.
We chose to go snorkeling. This was the first time I had gone snorkeling since I was 12, and it was Alex's first time going. Now, we will say it's a little tricky to get your head around at first, because you continue breathing out of your nose instead of your mouth. But once you've got the hang of it, it's the easiest thing ever. I would 100% recommend going snorkeling or scuba diving if that's your thing when you're in the Maldives. So for now, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy some pretty fish content. Vlog, we have just arrived back at our hotel. We went snorkeling last and we had like an hour and a half, and we were like, we've got loads of time, get out the water eventually. I was like, oh, we'll get out now, have a drink, and then we'll probably be time to go. Guys, we were late. We were meant to be leaving at 5. We were meant to meet at meant to be leaving at 5, meant to meet at 3:30, and it was 4:40. So we were like, oopsies. We got on a boat, it was fine. Like, the boat didn't come until like 10 past anyway, so we were all good. Yeah, I think we are mildly sunburnt. I'm mildly sunburnt. Alex is like sunburnt. Then you with Alex's sunburn, so we can see where he did try and apply some sun cream and where it didn't quite make it. Yeah, and his forehead, I don't know how you missed your forehead, and then like you did there. Morning, we are just waking up and getting ready for the day. I'm trying to brush through this hair. Honestly, when I tell you, we got back at about 5:30 in the end, and I swear I was lights out by like 7 p.m. I washed my hair and just went straight to sleep, and it's all fizzy this morning. So we've just gone with a ponytail because I don't know what to do with it. You scared to get burnt? This is the current look. Right, freeze. It's time to discuss what happened at this beach. So we just went for a little swim, having a little relaxing time, enjoying the water. It was our last swim in the ocean in the Maldives, so we were just soaking it in. When suddenly, I see a little fin in the water about 1 meter away from us. I freak out and stand up in the water really quickly. That's when I spot a man about our age holding a pair of snorkeling goggles in his hand and looking at the fin very worriedly. I ask him what it is. He then goes on to inform us that it is, in fact, a shark. I do not think I've ever seen 3 people leave the ocean faster than the 3 of us left. And that's the story about how we nearly got our toes eaten off by a shark. Is that dramatic? Yes, but can anyone tell me that that isn't a real possibility? Despite the near shark attack, we continue to enjoy our time at the beach until the storm that was meant to happen yesterday kind of caught up with us. We were across the island from our hotel, and although it was only a 5-minute walk, there was no avoiding it. We were bound to get wet, so we might as well just enjoy it. We headed straight to the roof of our hotel and had a swim in the rain. The rain began to clear, and it was time to head out for our last evening in the Maldives. We watched the beautiful sunset, found a cute restaurant and ordered our meal. And this is when the power went out. We did still get our food and ate it via phone flashlight, with the beautiful sound of tranquil Maldives while we ate.
Good evening vlog. It is time to get ready for bed. I don't know about anyone else, but when I travel, I just feel like my hair suffers. I'm just putting a hair mask into it now. Tomorrow is a travel day, so I'm thinking of just having it up all day so that I don't have to worry about it. I was not meant to get it wet today, however, it rained. It rained a lot. It was torrential and I didn't have much choice in the matter, so the hair got wet. And I'm dealing with the repercussions of it. I did wash it yesterday, so it doesn't really need like a wash. It just needs some taming because, oh my goodness, I'm just like exposing myself here, but look at that, horrendous. So like I said, tomorrow is a travel day. We are heading to our next destination, which is very exciting. I feel like we have had like a nice time in the Maldives. Like, I don't think we needed much longer with the island that we're on. I think if you're doing like some of the other activities, and there are some really cool activities that go from this island, then you could definitely spend like a good week here. But we do not have that in the budget. Nice to have like a little bit of downtime because all of our other trips have been very full on, and I think this is the first trip we've actually had time to sit and chill, which has been absolutely lovely. Anyway, I'm going to finish getting ready and I will see you guys in the morning for our last morning in the Maldives.
We got up, started packing, and said goodbye to our beautiful view for the last time. We headed downstairs for breakfast before making our way over to the speedboat to take us back to Mail. And so began one of the most traumatic journeys of our lives. As we made our way back to the airport and started to regret some of our breakfast decisions, we look back on our time in the Maldives. We got to experience a beautiful Maldives resort, even if we didn't actually stay at one. Swam with wildlife, even when we didn't want to, and might have gotten just a little bit too much sun. So as we left our lives up to the speedboat driver, who was determined to get us back to the airport as fast as possible, no matter the size of the waves, we were so pleased with ourselves on how we actually managed to pull off a trip to the Maldives for less than £500 per person. If you want to come and experience the Maldives, but don't have the budget, just know that you can do this too. We finally made our way back to Mail safely and headed into the airport.
Is at the end of the vlog. We are heading off to our next destination now. If you would like to know where we are heading, check it out in the next vlog and we'll see you there.